by Riverside.
Yeah. Oh.
Again, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah. Let me get you in here again so you can expand. All right, bet. All right, yeah, man. So what's going on, my brother? What's going on with you, man? Introduce yourself to the people. We got one of well, first of all, let me start over again. Let me start over. I took a week off. I was DJing. I took a week off.
Okay.
So I forgot even my own intro on how I come into this thing, all right? But for everybody out there yes, sir. For everybody out there that don't know, it's your boy, the Ghost with the Moles. You feel me? We on to another episode of season 1, Vape Talks with the Ghost. Okay, so I appreciate everybody that's been showing love. I appreciate everybody that's been showing support. I appreciate everybody out there that has been sharing, reposting. Shout outs to my baby. Appreciate you, Annie. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? She's been a hell of a supporter from day one. My man B is I'm gonna call you B Dot, bro. I'm gonna call you B Dot, man. That's gonna be a nickname for me, man. B Dot. B Dot been down. Yes, sir. B Dot's been down from day one too, man. And I appreciate everybody on the live. I appreciate y'all as well. That's been rocking with the kid. You feed. But to go more into the details.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm DJ Ghost with the Most. I'm your host, and we're gonna be touching on some really good things. Today's episode is: are rappers targets, or do they make themselves a target? And I feel like this is gonna be really juicy. It's a lot of background noise in there on yours, bro. My bad. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, but it's like yeah. Okay, try muting yours until you talk. Yeah, 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 yeah. Try mute. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so it's this one right here, man. This one is going to touch home. I'm a rapper myself. I'm an artist. I used to rap. I still rap actually, but I was really big into rapping and doing all that. In my younger years, my rap name is K Dub. I have videos. I have all sorts of shit that's out. Of course, I'm on a lot of platforms. YouTube. I'm on a lot of platforms. I'm on a lot of things. But that's why I feel like I got the credentials to talk about this topic as well, and that's why this is a topic that came up that I came up with because I feel like I hear so many people talking about this. I hear so many people, so many rappers that have this opinion that they are targets and that they have the most deadliest job in the world and that everywhere they go they're a target, anywhere they go they're a target more than anybody else. That's what it's kind of presumed to be, like that they are the top of the food chart as far as danger zone goes, and everybody else is pretty much yeah, they got issues, they got drama, but not much or whatever. So not as much as a rapper do. So that's why I wanted to get an artist on here. I wanted to get somebody also that also feels that is an artist, or that also is in this world of entertainment and would be able to see what they feel on this. You know what I mean? So without further ado, yes, sir. Without further ado, let me go into my brother B Dot. Introduce yourself, man.
Yeah. It's Ben over here from Doha, Qatar. We're chilling, and we're about to dive into a very, very juicy topic today. Yo, man, hope y'all had fun, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So without shadow of a doubt, let's get into this thing, man. I wanna want to say the title again. Are rappers targets, or do they make themselves a target? And I got a split thing on this. All right. I'm a excuse me. I'm gonna state my thing on what I feel, and then we're gonna get into this thing, man. You tell me what you think about this or whatever. But and everybody is watching on live, drop your comments, drop whatever questions you have or whatever input you have, and we'll talk about it on the show as well. But yeah, man, I'm twisted on this thing, man. I'm kind of like I kind of like see both point of views. As a matter of fact, I see the point of view of being a rapper making you be a target just because you are a rapper. I see that point of view. But I also am a firm believer that they make themselves a target too. And I'll say the reason being, number one, yeah, as a rapper, you are a target. And as anybody who's making money as a target, I don't feel as though it's a higher level of it. I feel like, yes, if you're an artist that is flashy, if you're an artist that's always counting your money on the social media, always flaunting about what new whip you got, always flaunting the new bag of Birkin bags, the new Louis Vuitton bags, the new Gucci shoes, all that shit. If you're one of those type of artists that bask in that, then I think hell yeah, when a motherfucker see you on the street, they gonna be like, yo, this that nigga that had the Louis V bag he just popped off yesterday that he was talking about. Let's run down on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I also think if you're an artist that is the type that's always like, ain't nobody gonna test me, ain't nobody gonna touch me, ain't nobody gonna do this, woo, woo, woo. I feel like you also are a target, and you're making yourself a target because now somebody out there want to test you. You know what I mean? Somebody out there want to test you, and that just goes from being the type of person that's like flaunting the shit and asking for trouble. Hey, yo, come, yo, I'm here, I'm woo woo woo. Ain't nobody gonna touch me. I'm right here on the block. I'm right here. I'm right there. Whatever. I think that gets you robbed. That gets niggas to run down on you because you're asking for this type of trouble. You're asking for this type of drama when you don't need to be. You know what I mean? You could simply move around. Now, I think, yeah, because you're an artist, because you're a rapper, people knows what comes with the rap game. They know that when you're a rapper, they know that comes with the game. You know what I'm saying? Being a rapper, that comes with the game. You know what I mean? Being a rapper, you're going to have jewelry, you're going to have money, you're going to have cars. So people that don't even know shit, they're looking at music videos, they looking at Instagram posts, they looking at all this. So yeah, they feel like, okay, if I rob a rapper, I'm gonna hit a quick lick because they always buying chains, they always buying this, they always buying that. So yeah, for sure we get him. You know what I mean? So what do you think, bro? Tell me what you think on your end.
I think the same because I actually think like there's two sides of this.
Mm-hmm.
They're targets naturally when you think about it because this nigga's flashing money, he's flashing cars and everything,
right?
And the nigga that never made it out the trenches to the niggas that wanted to make it out the trenches using playing ball or doing some other shit, and they see that nigga doing that, of course they're gonna be like, yo, man, come on, I'm gonna hit a lick on you, bro, straight up. Like, there's no way, bro. Like, there's no way. But when you really think of it, like, they make themselves targets too. Like, there's this rapper from Chicago, right? You do listen to Polo G.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so I fuck with his music heavy. And one thing about Polo G, man, is like, he has to prove like he's tough or something. I don't know who you being tough. Like, he will walk down the street with his camera, no security, bro, like zero security. And he's like, what's up, niggas? I'm out here. Yeah. I'm like, bro, you made it out the hood. You rich. You good. You got your mama straight. You got your sister straight. Why you trying to be tough, bro?
Yeah.
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 That's crazy.
That goes with the thing, like what we were saying. you can bask in on negative energy. Like, I'm a big energy guy. That's why when a lot of people meet me, they're like, yo, this dude got so much of positive energy. I feel like when you bask in a certain type of energy, that's what you're going to get. If rappers were the biggest targets on the fucking planet, right? Then that would mean every single rapper would be getting robbed every single fucking day. It is right? Every single rapper would be getting fucking robbed. That means Childish Gambino. That means what's some of these white boy rappers? What's that one nigga? Macklemore.
The guy
Macklemore.
Macklemore. What about this nigga that
What's
fucks with Drake? This other nigga, this white nigga. I don't know.
Right. With the curly hair. Jay something, I think. Right.
His name.
Any of these, that means, you know what I'm saying? So that means that any artist that is a rapper will be getting fucking robbed. Let me tell you guys something, man. All of the rappers that's saying that, and listen, I was an artist before. I traveled around, but listen, I'm a contractor now. I still travel around in jewelry. I still travel around in these places, but here's the thing. I move differently. I move where I know that it's gonna be not an issue for me to move like that. You dig? So to break that down, I'm from Chicago, but I'm not going to a harsh part of Chicago, a bad neighborhood in Chicago with fucking 30 chains on, you know, ring finger on, video camera out saying, yo, I'm out here on the block. Woo, woo, woo. I'm not going to do that in any city, any state. Hell, I do it over in the Middle East because motherfucking Middle East people, most of these motherfuckers got money. They don't give a fuck about money. They got money. They don't give a fuck about seeing me with 30 chains on because guess what? They got a Lambo parked outside somewhere. They got a G-Wagon, woo, woo, woo. So they not going to be, and then the rest of us out here, the rest of the economy, we out here getting money too. So there's other contractors, there's other people doing their job, there's artists, there's, you know, so everybody's making their money. The problem is this. When people take flexing as an insult, right? Because you got to think about this. If you're broke, if you're poor, you don't got shit going on, but you want to have something going on, and you see this nigga posting every single day about how much ice he got, how many chains he got, and how he can walk through any neighborhood, now you take it an offensive more. Like, as for me, when I go home, if I'm going to neighborhoods where my friends is there and they're not as successful or they're not in a predicament to really shine like that, why would I shit on them? Why would I come with 30 chains on? For fucking what? It gives me no pleasure. When I go to Dominican Republic, when I go to fucking goddamn Bali, when I go to these other places where the money is not heavy out there as far as the community, the money might be in the country. But if I'm going to a place where they're not, the citizens are not walking around with chains and all that shit on, why the fuck would I come there with chains on? What the fuck does that do for me to flex on somebody who don't got it? Now you just made yourself a target. Now you made yourself a target.
Exactly,
because right? Some dude's gonna see you and they like, yo, this motherfucker's out here trying to do it like that. Okay, I'm about to take this nigga shit now. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's why I feel like they make themselves a target, because it becomes no longer like you're trying to motivate me. It comes to like you trying to shit on me now. You're trying to style on me.
You looking down on me. Like, what is you doing? Like, of course I'm gonna lick on you. Yeah, bro. And it's crazy, but the crazy thing is though, that's the culture as black people, mostly as black people. Like, most of the rappers that we listen to, except for the J. Cole's and stuff, most of them be flexing. They be having chains, APs, like, to that, that is cool in a way.
Yeah.
So, if a rapper comes in and he's new to the industry, he's gotta be like, I gotta fit in. There's like, how do I say this? There's that peer pressure. There's that pressure to be like, yo, I'm gonna have that chain from Ice.
Yes. That's a good ass point of view of saying it, the peer pressure. and the culture. Like you said, the culture. But you know what, bro? That's in anything, man. That's in anything. That's in the sports world. That's in anything. Okay, you take it like this: an athlete. Do you see Michael Jordan moving around in hoods and shit? Right?
Hell no.
He's not gonna move around in no fucking hoods. For what?
No.
That's
For
what,
what,
that's
bro?
what I think. That's what I think the biggest issue here is. And you hear rappers complaining about they are a target and they are this and that. First off, you got to understand what y'all niggas is doing. You're talking about murder. You're talking about drugs. You're talking about all the low life shit in the fucking world. Yes, the police are watching you. Most of the time, niggas is snitching on their fucking self, talking about how many bodies they caught and how many people is gonna be next and who they beefing with. You're not even supposed to let the fucking world know who you beefing with. Nobody should even know that. Then the person end up dead that you had the beef with, but nobody know it's even linked to you because hello, you ain't talked about the shit. If I got beef with you and you know what I'm saying? If I'm on a platform where everybody can hear me, everybody can see me, I'm gonna have to move differently. And I think that's the biggest issue is that motherfuckers don't know how to move when they get up on some money. Get you a security team. Fuck all this tough talk. Fuck all this tough talk shit about, oh, I don't need security. I could roll around here. I could do this. I could do that. I could wear 30 chains and ain't nobody gonna touch me. Get the fuck out of this superhero shit, because every superhero done got the ass whooped. Right?
Even Superman,
every
bro.
superhero got
Superman, bro. That's why we got Lex Luthor.
You know what I'm saying? Every superhero has got their ass whooped. So y'all niggas is walking around here with all that tough Tony talk. Every mobster nigga done got his ass into some type of shit. Believe me. Every mobster that came around where somebody was tougher than him. Okay? If not, there would be some mobster dude right now that would be longevity living. If it ain't the cops gonna get you, it's gonna be your best friend to get you. If it ain't your best friend to get you, it's gonna be an enemy to get you. An op gonna get you. Somebody's gonna get you.
Somebody's gonna get you, bro.
Somebody's gonna get you. So get out of this false fucking narrative about I'm untouchable. No, you're untouchable. You are touchable. Everybody is touchable. Everybody.
If you remember, like 6ix9ine, after 6ix9ine snitched and everything, this nigga was walking around like New York, flexing. Yo, niggas can't touch me, yo, bro. I mean, New York, you can't touch me.
I remember that.
Remember that gym incident where them niggas they jumped him though?
Yeah, he got touched. He got touched.
Nigga,
Everybody can get touched. Everybody can get touched, bro. So, get out of the false fucking narrative. Listen, when you make money, get you a security team. Stay out of the neighborhoods that are full of poverty. Exactly. I reiterate, guys, it is not cool to get money. Kids, I'm talking to the kids, because you old motherfuckers, y'all lost cause already. Y'all niggas lost. Y'all mind's already made up. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the young kids out there, the teenagers, the 20s, the early 20s, the mid 20s. Listen, get out of this false narrative about that you need to prove something by being vulnerable. Because that's what the fuck you are when you are walking around with no security and you're a fucking rapper making money, making good. Listen, I'm a 6-figure nigga myself, right? I'm a 6-figure nigga. When you get into that different money, you have to move different. You cannot. It doesn't matter about if you're a rapper, actor. Listen, there's ball players making more than fucking rappers are not making more than ball players, athletes. Nobody in the rap game, including Drake, is making as much as LeBron James is making. Nobody.
No way, bro.
No rap artist is making. Not even close. No rap artist is making what fucking Michael Jordan is making. Nobody's doing it. So you guys are not you guys are not in a bracket that is. And listen, I have nothing. Listen, I'm rocking the rappers. I was a rapper. I am a rapper. I still rap. So I walked around as an artist. And guess what? I knew where to go. When I was performing in neighborhoods that were rougher, Nigga ain't wearing his chains like that. And guess what? It ain't nothing about me being soft. It's about being smart. Get the fuck out of this narrative about you gotta be strong by being a fucking idiot. Because being strong gonna get your ass whacked. And you're gonna be on a t-shirt.
A white t-shirt, bro. A white tee.
You're gonna be on somebody's fucking t-shirt, some homie's t-shirt, talking about how good you were when you was out here living. But listen, you can live long. Just stop going into places that you know there's robbers, drug dealers. Why are you there?
Why are you even there in the first place?
Why are you there? You're in another tax bracket. I don't even, you know what, B? I don't even argue with a nigga not making six figures. What the fuck are we arguing about? First thing I want to know, how much do you make? Oh, you know, okay. What are we talking about? We got nothing to talk about, arguing wise. We can talk about some shit for me to try to motivate you, or if you're making more than me, you motivate me to make more. But I'm not arguing with no nigga that ain't pulling in the wages I'm pulling in. Nigga, if you ain't, yeah, what the fuck are we arguing about? You're not on my level for this shit. Go. Bye.
True. Yeah,
So,
for real.
So have you experienced an instance? So tell the public, like, were you an artist? Are you an artist? Have you rapped before? What's your background as far as on that?
Being an artist, I am an artist, but I'm not like, how do you say this? In terms of art, in terms of writing books and stuff. But
okay,
when it comes to rap and when it comes to the culture, I have listened to rap all of my life. I listened to like from Tupac, from Nas, from Biggie to Youngboy. So that's what I know. That's what I breathe and know. That's exactly what I know.
I think my man's internet went out a little bit on him.
Yeah.
Hey, bring it back again. You faded out a little bit. What was it again? You left off where you listened to artists and shit. Tupac.
Oh yeah, I listen from Tupac, Biggie, Snoop to Youngboy and to these new niggas though. Right. I know rap. I know most of these artists. I follow most of these artists.
Right.
Because when we really dive into it, bro, like on your shirt, you have like a picture of Tupac, right?
Yep, Death Row, baby.
Yeah. He said, you know why he left the hood? Because he got the money. But he can't go back to the hood because if this niggas see him in the hood, they're gonna rob him. They're gonna fucking kill him. Yeah. So what's the point of going back there? And to add more on that, these niggas be getting rich and they keep the same crowd around them.
Yeah.
Yo, Tyrone doesn't have money like you, bro. He's still in the hood. He's still robbing. And you want to be the same mix with bro? Like, come on, bro. You gotta move smarter. You gotta think different.
Move smart.
Real.
You gotta move smarter. And like you said, bro, two things, man. First off, get out of this narrative, guys, that it's good to go back to below standard living and environments to prove you're cool. Okay, let me rewind. I'm gonna rewind that slower. I said this shit in an intelligent way. I'm gonna say it in an intelligent way, and I'm gonna say it in a hood way. Stop thinking that it's cool to go back to lower standard places, lower standard environment, lower standard friends, thinking that it's cool. Now, let me translate to hood talk. Stop fucking with niggas that ain't making no bread, man, or that's got to do the corrupt shit to make bread. Yep. If you are not making money legit, if you're not getting a legit paycheck via your own business, via a normal job, a government job, whatever, a side hustle, whatever you doing to get bread, if you're not getting it the legit way, that means that you are in a lower standard version. And see, the problem with the culture is we admire all of the negative shit because that's what's been given to us and that's what we see succeed. So exactly. as a rapper, you're rapping about selling drugs, you're rapping about buying the next car, the flyest car, you're rapping about buying the hottest jewelry, and then most kids, this new wave of rap, motherfuckers is talking about hey, I could go anywhere without protection. That's what it comes down to. Without protection. Even if you got a pistol on you, my man, you can't out. You just ain't the Wild Wild West where it's one bullet at a time type shit. Nigga, niggas got motherfucking clips on their shit. Niggas got switches on their shit.
Switches, bro.
They got switches on their shit. They finna light your dog ass up. So why even put yourself in that predicament? Like for me, number one, bro, I love hood clubs. I really do. But me as being in a different tax bracket, I know all the people that's watching me, all the people that's rocking with me or whatever in the States, even if they not rocking, because you got to understand, the people that's going to rob you is probably somebody that know you, whether they're your friend or not. They know you. They've been watching you. So they watching when you come home on leave. They watching where you at. That's why when I go home to the States, I post after the fact. Niggas be like, yo, you here in Chicago? Yeah, I was.
Exactly.
I was in Chicago.
Didn't see me though.
Like, the reason being is you have to rest in peace to Pop Smoke. What happened? He posted, he fucked up and posted that bag that had his address on it. That's what got him ran down on. It don't matter if it was an insider setup or not. He was set up due to the fact that he flashed the address and motherfuckers is watching you.
BNB Rock, bro.
BNB Rock. You went into a known for being robbed. You know what I mean? BET Award, all these awards and shit. Yo, if I'm going to the award show and I know that there's these bum ass niggas, because that's what I call them. I call it like it's you a bum ass nigga. You got to try to rob another nigga to get some shit. Go rob the fucking stores. Go rob the people that can redo the shit. You trying to rob a nigga who trying to get this shit on his own, who got it the hard way, who got it the right way. Go rob the fucking stores. Go rob the Gucci store. If you job, why are you robbing the fucking rapper that just spent his money like every fucking body else did? Go rob the motherfucking Gucci store. Because they gonna get some more replacements of Gucci. But you gonna kill this man who, okay, you got whatever lick you got out of him, and that's the end of your shit. When you could have just robbed the Gucci store and had a whole fucking plethora of shit. Last a couple fucking months. You know what I mean?
There was like of Tupac. Tupac once said in the song Changes, he said, they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here. You feel me? Like, they're the same that kill you. And to really get into it, like, look at Nipsey Hussle. Look at X, the way X died. Look at Takeoff, bro. What the fuck are you doing in the streets, bro? Takeoff. Yes. That shit hit me deep. Bro, you supposed to be at home, bro. You supposed to be chilling.
Or in a civilized place. We understand. We know you're gonna have fun in the hood. We know in the hood is where you're gonna have fun, but we also know that's one of the most dangerous places to fucking be. So you could take what you could do. Let me spit game for y'all rappers out there, man, and for y'all inspiring rappers, and for y'all niggas that's flashy like myself. I'm a flashy nigga too. Right? So for y'all niggas out there that's on this shit like that or whatever, right? Let me give you some advice. You can bring the same fun that you get out of the hood. You can bring that shit to a more upscale environment. It's like my house, right? Nobody knows my exact address out there, of course, because I'm not going to be posting that. But you know, I live in a really good fucking neighborhood in San Antonio, right? So we're gated. It's a gated community. It's cameras around on my fucking shit. And I got the fucking Draco in the house in case you beat all of that. I can put you to wherever you belong. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I can put you 6 feet under. But the thing is this. Don't ever think that you can only have fun by going in or let the peer pressure. You hit it on the nail when you said peer pressure, because that's what the fuck that is. When somebody is telling you, yeah, let's go to this bummy ass spot, right? Because we all know the hood spots are not going to be the elegant spots. They're going to be the hole in the wall shits anyway, right? So when you're listening to this peer pressure to go to a bummy ass spot or go to a place that you know is not, it's not legal, it's not a upstandard spot, then you risk it all, bro. If you're gonna do that, come with 5-6 security. Like with me, if I'm gonna come in that motherfucker, I'm coming with the boys. And I'm not talking about no street dudes, man. That's where y'all fucking up at. You got the money. Go buy you a professional off-duty cop. Get you a dude that registered, that know how to shoot, that know how to observe the situations, right? And knows how to react in the situation in a fact that will keep you and him alive. And will make sure that you beat the charges if you have to body some niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's the smart way to think, man. If you just so thirsty to go back to the fucking hood. It's no problem with going in that motherfucker with skirt. See, listen, if Bill Gates is walking around by himself in the middle of somewhere, you don't think somebody gonna rob Bill Gates' ass? You don't think Bill Gates will get tied the fuck up? Anybody can get it for the wolves. The wolves is gonna get anybody. If they catch you lacking, so rappers, stop thinking this shit is personal. If I get caught lacking, they gonna rob my ass and they gonna kill me. And dig this. I'm not even gonna get the highlights like how a rapper would get. The rapper gonna get all these memorials, all of these people, shining all the lights on it. Guess what? Me or you get popped for in the same type of situation as them. And guess what? Nobody cares. I got tons of homeboys in the ground. Tons of homeboys in the ground. It's dead. Over getting robbed, over getting set up. Okay? So let's get out of the narrative that y'all got the highest profile. Listen, anybody with money is a fucking target. Anybody with money is a target. An old ass lady walking with her purse that everybody knows is stacked up from her retirement. She's a target. She's a target. She ain't rapped a day in her life. But they know the wolves. The wolves, they know. The wolves, they know. And if she moving like she's not supposed to move, she gonna get 8.
True. Facts.
She gonna get 8.
Facts.
She gonna get 8.
She gonna get 8, my guy. And
she gonna get 8.
That's the thing, bro. As in, the whole culture of hip hop is about street niggas coming from the hood, getting rich, and they rap about it. Yeah. But the culture benefits. It's kind of a vulture. It benefits off of that, about the bad shit. Selling drugs, popping Xannies, popping Mollies, doing drugs, drinking lean. Come on, bro. When did that shit become cool?
Yeah. You know what I think? Yeah. You know what I think, B-Dot? I think, man, hip hop is storytelling, right? True. So what's going on is artists are talking about the drugs, they're talking about the gangs, because this is all shit they saw in their environment, whether it was them doing it or whether it was somebody they know of that was doing it, right? What happens is the systematic portion of what do you call it when you're a genocide? So there's a genocide that goes on with hip hop, right? Big corporations, big companies, they know that, listen, we can get these guys to talk all this gang shit. We can get these guys to talk all this killing shit. We can get these guys to talk about not unity type of shit. Non-unity, meaning everybody in my race is a target, right? So if they could get them to talking about drama, if they could get them to talking about beef, they know it's going to get the record sales because everybody want to hear drama. Everybody loves to hear drama. Forget about it.
Negativity, man. Negativity sells.
Negativity and sex. Those two things sell like hot.
True, bro.
Talk about show some ass and titties. You gonna get sold. That's why all these female rappers is none of them is just specifically rapping. They gotta shake ass. They gotta show titties. They gotta do all of that to get that sex portion in there to help sell instead of just rapping. But I don't blame them. I don't blame them because if they did just rap, would you really listen to them? Probably not. You're going to listen more when you look at the video and they out there shaking their ass and shit. That's going to make more people pay. So I get it. Sex sells, drama sells. So, you know what I'm saying? So as these rappers, man, for me, the problem is we all know about genocide. We all know about how the corporations are working to do that. But again, I never blame those people. I blame us. You got to take responsibility and accountability.
Yeah,
At,
true.
at these days, and even Tupac, like I said, Tupac was a victim of the same type of shit. He stomped out another brother. How
He's
you
talking.
how you about how you about the people and you stomp this man out on fucking video on camera? Come on, bro.
Of course they gonna get, yo, they gonna get, of course they're gonna get their lick back, bro. They
Of
are
course they
gonna
gonna get.
double back on you, bro. For
They're
sure.
gonna come back. So it's like, look at Vaughn. Look at Vaughn. Same shit. And then everybody's like, oh, they killed Vaughn. Yeah, they killed him, but he got caught up in the same shit that happened with his shit. You know what I'm
It's the
saying? That's
same
how the
shit.
streets live.
Even
Somebody gonna
young,
get
true. Even young Dolph went back to
no
Memphis,
in
and
a
I'm like,
spot. Dude,
oh my god, bro.
this
And
is
it's
what
crazy.
we're saying. This is what we're saying when we're saying when you make yourself a target. You're making yourself a target, parking a
True.
Lamborghini outside of a fucking restaurant. I mean, not even a restaurant, a corner store that's in a hood. Come on. You think somebody not gonna spot that Lambo and run down on you? Come on, dude. Let's
If
be
I see that,
serious,
I'm getting
man.
my ski mask. True.
Come on. Come on.
True.
Anybody's gonna shit. A non-robbing nigga would. A non-robbing nigga see a Lambo. Oh shit. And I'm broke. I'm down bad. You gotta
Damn.
understand, man. Like one thing, bro, that I realized, man, when COVID happened was how bad it impacted people and how much it did not affect us as contractors being over in the Middle East. And I say
True.
that because I noticed that, people were losing their jobs, people were
Yeah.
out of jobs, you couldn't pay rent, all this shit was going on when COVID hit. But
True.
for us, we were already over here still doing everything like we've been doing. They actually saved us because they would not allow you to travel back to the States due to the COVID shit. So you was just here stacking money up. You wasn't spending it on shit. You was already in a job. They didn't take the job away from you. So we was all over here still eating. But when I got back to the States on leave, I noticed how people was hurting for gas money, $20. Motherfuckers was hurting for $20 on the gas tank. Yo, can you
Fucking
help
God,
me out?
bro.
$20
Mm,
fucking dollars. So
that's crazy.
that let me know at that point I had became in the same scenario as a rapper would be in, right? Because I'm over here
That's
still
true.
buying jewelry. Niggas is talking about they can't get rent money, and I'm over here buying a new chain. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, it let me realize, okay, when I go back home, I gotta move differently, right? Niggas
Gotta
hurting for
move
$20.
this right.
So I can't come with this on to the local neighborhood club. I can't go to the corner store, you know what I'm saying, with all that on. Number one, why would I want to? If everybody ain't stunting, I'm not going to want to do it anyway. But
True.
if I do it, I got the thing on me. That's why I love Texas. Shout out to Texas. You know what I'm saying? We
It's,
we can carry. We
you
can
can
carry.
carry, right? Yo,
We
that's
can
fire.
carry. We can carry. So
Yeah,
I started moving differently, man. I had the thing
yeah.
on me, like a fucking belt. Whenever I put on my jeans, the thing was on me. You know what I mean? And I also stayed away from lower spots. I stopped going out past 2 a.m. because we
Yeah.
all know what happened after 2 a.m. The after hour spots, that's where them
Mhm.
boys, that's where them wolves is at. And it don't
Exactly.
make you weak, guys. This is what you got to get out of. See, me, I've always been comfortable with me. So I don't never let another nigga dictate to me who I am or what I am. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I
Mhm.
always dictate to the motherfucker who I am. So
True.
it doesn't make you weak to be precautious. It makes
True.
you weak to not be precautious. Because dig this. Let me drop this line real quick and then tell me what you think on this, B. Dot. Let me drop this line.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm going to repeat this shit. It makes you weak to not take precautions because when you don't take precautions, what happens? You become a victim. What's a victim? You're weak. You're vulnerable at that time.
True.
You're weak because
True.
you became a victim. You're on a t-shirt, you're in an ICU, you're on the curb, you're stranded, you just got taken advantage of. Now me, I said fuck the after hour spot because niggas is hurting. So I ain't coming out there I ain't pulling up in the 2023 Challenger all white ghost joint that I just bought. I ain't pulling up in that. Not to no after hour spot. For what? Who's there?
Hell no.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm going home. I'm going home so I can go ahead and see tomorrow. You heard? That's what they got. That's what people don't understand because of the way the culture has depicted it. But not only, again, we gotta take accountability. It ain't all about the fucking culture and all that. You can change these things because you can think outside of the box.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to go to the hood and take cameras and videos and woo 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 and show how tough he is. Let him do that. But for me, no sir. But guess what? I'm gonna be in a safe spot with my shit on, turning the fuck up.
Exactly.
What do you think about that?
I feel like exactly the same, and I feel like also when rappers come into the game and they're new, they don't differentiate between being a street nigga and an entertainer. You entertain, bro. You're not about that life anymore. It's over. It's in your past. Don't look back. Like I don't get like remember when Trouble died? I don't know if you know the rapper Trouble. So the story goes like he was at another spot with another chick, and the nigga came and popped the nigga. Nigga dead.
Yeah.
Why? You a rapper, you can get any girl that you want, but you want to fuck with a girl that's, come on, bro. Like certain shit could be avoided. Certain shit like snitching in songs. Why you snitching your ops, bro? Why are you even having beef, bro? Certain niggas are dying right now because of they gotta have beef. I got beef with my ops and everything. Come on, bro. You got money, you straight.
You should be happy. But here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing, bro. People don't celebrate happiness. People celebrate drama. So the reason why a lot of these artists, they're not content with, you know what I mean, just making their money and living life, because their friends are not gonna, and again, breaks down to accountability. You got the wrong people around you. Because if you got the real people around you, they're not involved in that shit. You know what I mean? They're not involved in that shit. So if they're still involved in that shit, then already you at a lost cause, because their mission, and this is what we said about knowing your tax bracket. When somebody's not matching your tax bracket, your thought pattern is not here no more, because you're here and they're still trying to get here. You know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
By any means necessary, in the words of the brother Malcolm X, rest in peace. That by any means necessary. If I gotta go rob somebody, I gotta rob them because I want to get to that level. And that's where you become a target, because you have made yourself a target. Cut those motherfuckers off. Or dig this. You don't even gotta cut them off, because if they're real friends, you should be elevating them. Like for me, I tell my homies when they want to chill or when they want to hang out, I tell them, yo, come on, we going here, we VIP. We don't even do no sitting down in a general pop, because we know sitting down there only leads to hating niggas stepping on your shoes, spilling a drink or something, talking to the shorty.
Fight over nothing. True.
Talking to a shorty that you with or something like that, being disrespectful. We already know that's what's in the general pop. So guess what? I don't do those when I go to the States. I don't do those shit in the Middle East.
VIP, yo, bro.
In my section, so guess what? I can see when a motherfucker is eyeing me. I can see when a motherfucker is on some hating shit. And guess what? Best believe we got the thing on us out there. Best believe we got the thing on us out there. But we're not going to places that are in the lowest of the poverty neighborhoods. We're going to high scale shit where, nigga, you gotta have bought an outfit to get up in here. You can't come in here with no rundown black Air Force Ones or rundown white Air Force Ones, a white tee, and think you in the club all night. Hell no. You better have a button up on. You better have on something expensive. So that means you ain't got time to think about fighting because you don't want to fuck up the outfit you bought. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to fuck up the shit you bought.
Especially
You
them
don't
whites, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
But if you in a fucking low poverty area, you don't care. Of course, you ready to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of course.
Especially when you got them black Air Forces on, bro. Like,
You know what
yo.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And to add more on that, if you remember the Ja Morant incident where he had a gun and he was on live and everything, bro. Like, he was in a car with his homies. I'm like, bro, you can't tell this nigga to not show a Glock on live. Come on, bro. You the homie. This nigga got a deal worth millions, bro. He's living every black boy's dream. Like, every nigga wants to be where he is.
Yep.
And, bro, why you fumbling the bag? It's crazy to me, bro. It blows my mind.
It's because of the glorification, bro. Again, we don't get, and we see that, and you know what it is, bro? It's everybody wants to be appreciated for the great things they've done.
True.
Right? You do something good, you naturally want your peers to be like, yo, that's my man's, he doing it, right? But in our culture, we don't get that praise to the highest level unless we're doing something that's illegal, something that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Now you're getting these high accolades. Dig this. I'm a guy who did 13 years in the fucking army. I'm a combat veteran, right?
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
Yeah, right? So I did that, right? 13 years in the fucking army, bro, since 17. So my accolades, right? But when I was younger, before I got in the military, I was gangbanging. I was getting kicked out of school. I was selling drugs. I was expelled from high school. No, all that shit is past now, so they can't get me.
I
got me. I got expelled back then. So, during that time frame, I was a bad motherfucker, man. And I wasn't this, but I was a bad motherfucker. So, it's like my accolades was super high then, right? Like it was like, yo, this nigga, that's that dude right there, right? But when I went to the army, it was a selected few. It wasn't, the accolades wasn't that high. It was more of, hey, damn, why the hell would you want to go to Iraq? Why the hell would you want to go to Afghanistan? Damn, I would never do that. Woo, 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 type shit like that. So your accolades are never really given to you from the community, I've noticed, at its highest peak. Not to say you're not getting it, but to your highest peak, you're not ever getting your highest accolades when you do positive shit. But when you do some negative shit, everybody is on it. Listen, people come back from, how many people have came back from jail, right? Which means they did some fucked up shit to go to jail, especially if you went there for a long time. Now, the degree of how fucked up the shit was, we don't know, because we know how the government is and the institution is and all of that. But you still did something to get there, right? You still did something to get there. So to do something negative, get locked up, and then come back, you get these praises. This dude did time. This dude caught bodies, right?
Bodies, true.
This dude is the man. Now he's rapping. He's rapping about the bodies he got. This guy's the man. But then you got your army dude who got bodies, right?
True.
You got your army dude or your Air Force dude or your Navy dude or your Marine dude or, your Coast Guard dude who went in and put in work, right? We come back and nobody gives a fuck except your immediate family and your immediate friends. But where is the high accolades? Where's the welcome backs? Where is all of the high accolades when you get back from doing your time? The people who did 20 years, the people who made a career, did over 20 years in the military, put in work. Where is that high accolades when they come back? They don't get it. They don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem with why people are motivated to do negative shit. You're an NBA star, so he got all of the percentage of everybody that is positive. He's got all the 9-to-5 workers that love him because he's playing ball. He's a great athlete. But his hood homies probably still not giving him those accolades because in their opinion, you got to catch a body. You got to be in, beat somebody ass halfway to death. You got to be in, did something illegal or out of the spectrum of normal positivity to be recognized. So that's why he's doing that shit with the guns and all that. That's why he's consistently trying to prove to that other demographic that, hey, look, I get busy with the thing on me. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. He got to make them appreciate and accept him too, because let's be honest, the other demographic that appreciate him and likes him are not hanging out with him. They're not chilling with him. The people that's chilling with him is of that other demographic. And that other demographic, they're not impressed about you hooping. Okay, yeah, you hooped, you killed, you did 30 points that game or whatever. But how many motherfuckers did you shoot today? How many ops did you take down today? You know what I mean? How many motherfuckers did you, get into it with? You know what I'm saying? How many times did you let the thing off? You know what I mean? That's why that it's very hard for positivity to reign over negativity these days. And like I said, it all boils back down to who you're hanging out with. It boils back down to who you are kicking it with. If you kicking it with people who don't respect or don't value positivity, you always gonna find yourself in some shit. You always gonna find yourself in trying to prove, trying to gain acceptance, trying to gain some type of accolade from these people, because they're not on the same level as you, but so their expectation of what to them is good is not the same to where you're at. You're already at a higher level. You're already at a level where your peers don't expect you to catch bodies. Your peers don't expect you to rob nobody. Your peers don't expect you to have to get recruited into no shit. They just glad that you getting money. They want you to get on a track with them. They want you to go hoop on a team with them. You know what I mean? And that's the line that's very thin that people don't get and don't see. That's why rappers are feeling like they are the top targets. They're feeling like it is the most dangerous job in the world to do. Whereas I think it is a dangerous job as far as because of what rap has become. Because back in the day, motherfuckers wasn't robbing Public Enemy. Motherfuckers wasn't robbing Heavy D. Motherfuckers wasn't robbing, De La Soul. But I'm sure if them niggas was wearing chains and if them niggas was going in areas where it was low poverty and where it was people trying to get money, I'm sure them niggas would get robbed too. You know what I mean? And again, like I said, if motherfucking the dude that does Facebook, Zerk, if goddamn Bill Gates, if any of these dudes that are recognizable that we've all seen their face, if they walking around caught lacking somewhere, they're gonna get robbed. You're gonna get kidnapped and extorted and all sorts of shit. So do you think them dudes is walking around in places like that? Hell no. They're not going in no hoods. Because they don't give a fuck about that. Their peers are not looking for them to do that type of shit. Their peers looking for them to invest in the next best stock, the next best this, the next best that, the next best idea to get money. So that's the problem, guys. That's the issue, I believe, is the most present. It's the issue that change your surrounding, get out of that, match your tax bracket. If your friends that you have before with you are not in the same tax bracket, elevate them to get where you're at. Stop going down to where they're at, because then nobody wins. You're not helping them by hanging out with them in the hood and still doing dumb shit in the hood. You're not elevating. You're not elevating them, and you're not elevating yourself. You're becoming a target, and now you just becoming a victim at that point. You're not elevating, and you're not helping your friend out because they never gonna get out of the box that they in. Elevate them, put them onto some shit, get them a real job, you know what I mean, where they can make real money, and then that's how you break this cycle, man. That's how you break the cycle. Again, let's break the cycle about trying to be tough Tony and shit and walk in any neighborhood by ourselves with all our jewelry on and all that. Let's get out of that shit, because you're not proving anything but how vulnerable you can be. You're proving that you could become a victim. And when you become a victim, guess what? You're on a t-shirt, you're on a memoir somewhere, you're on somebody's song, you know what I mean? And you still didn't prove shit. You know what I'm saying? The people that are still living are the ones that's proving things because they're doing what they got to do. They're making their money the right way. They're making their money the long way. And they're still here to elevate their peers, to bring their peers to where they're at, and to continue to do greatness. That's what this whole thing should be about. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be about proving to somebody how bad you are and how tough you are, because believe me, there's always a motherfucker tougher. Or there's always somebody that's going to try you to see if you really are that tough. You know what I mean? If you telling everybody that you here and you moving there and listen, I'm out here with no protection, no security guard, and ain't nobody going to run up on me, somebody someday is going to try that theory out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody someday is going to try that theory out. And when they try it out, best believe they going to try that shit out, and it might not be on your best side. So stop, bringing that type of target and that type of bad energy to yourself. I think that's where the main point is, and that's where I'm going to close this out on. I think the main point is stop making yourself a target. You're already a target. Everybody making 6 figures and more is a target. Hell, not even making 6 figures. If you look like you're making 6 figures, you might not even be making 6 figures. If you look like you're making 6 figures, you're a target. So stop with this false narrative about that it's proving something to the people that how tough you are by going into these low places that have a lot of poverty, because they're not looking at you like you coming back to the hood to show respect. They looking at you like you coming back to the hood stunting on. Coming back to the hood with all this shit on, and you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to shine. Everybody want to shine. So even if the first 1 or 2 times you come back and they cool with it, eventually it's gonna start getting on the motherfuckers' nerves that you keep coming over here shitting on everybody. It's just how people are. They can't accept. People just don't want to accept the greatness. They're not just gonna want to see you do good. Oh, you doing good. People want to be doing the same as you or better than you. So you're going to make yourself a target going back into areas where people ain't doing it like how you do. I know a lot of rappers think in their mind they're keeping it real by going back to those places and hanging out with people that they've been knowing since grade school or that they've been knowing since kids or whatever. I know. Trust me, I know. But you got to understand that when you surpass them at this point, now you either got to pick them up and bring them with you, or you got to cut them off. If they still with that bullhead of doing negative shit, doing illegal shit, doing corrupt shit, cut them off. Cut them off. Unless you can elevate them and bring them with you, cut them off. But don't go back down. Because when you go down, now you make yourself a victim. Now you do make yourself a target. It's nothing wrong with having security. There's nothing wrong with that shit. Let me tell you, it's nothing wrong with rolling around with security when you know you making the type of money that's going to make a motherfucker want to try you. There's nothing wrong with that. Ain't a damn thing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with not going back to the neighborhoods that you was raised in when you was young, but they still got the same type of motherfucking negative energy there. It's nothing wrong with cutting that off and bringing them to your neighborhood. Bringing them, if they really your homies, if they really tight with you like that, you going to be able to bring them to where you at, and they going to be cool with that because they want to rock with you. But if they on that still mindset, and again, like I said, you got to think about this. If somebody's still robbing, if somebody's still into that type of mindset, why would you even trust that motherfucker? You can't trust nobody robbing a motherfucker because that means they're lying. You can't trust liars. You can't trust them. So at that point, y'all not on the same level no more. You got to let them go. Forget about it. Got to let them go. Got to move on. And that is the biggest thing that I see as the issue. And that's something that all of my youngsters that watch me, all of my youngsters that seen me come up and do my grind from where I was at and to where I'm at now, it's the same thing to y'all. Don't lose your life trying to prove a dumb fucking cause that will affect nobody. Even if you're this motherfucking stomp down Texas fucking Walker Texas Ranger, if you're this motherfucker walking around, if you're John Rambo, it don't matter. Somebody gonna get your ass. So when they do get you, you just gonna be a victim at that point. You're not gonna be this hero or this heroic figure that you thinking you're gonna be. Keep it real by motivating and getting your ass into safety. Safety first, my people. Safety first. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And we gonna be back on this thing for episode 3. I'm gonna drop what it's gonna be. It's gonna be sticky too. I hope this was informative. I hope this got a lot of people thinking and changing their mindset and watching how they move. Stop blaming the people. Stop blaming the environment. You got to take accountability and watch how you move, my people. Watch how you move. Stay alive and stay blessed, y'all. You heard? I'm going to let y'all know what the next one's going to be. All right?
Powered by Riverside FM.
Peace.